So I'm doing my driving test on a stock tune for the 2015 Mustang V6. And if you haven't driven a 2015 of anything yet, or if you're thinking about trading in your 11 to 14 or other car, 2 words: do it. The 15 and ups are incredible. Just the driving, the feel, the throttle, the shifts, the different shift modes on the automatic, the sport mode, everything about the 15 and ups is just an improvement over an already amazing lineup from Ford. You know, I've said it before about the EcoBoost on the F-150s, on the Mustangs. They just keep level upping. They just keep one-upping themselves. They're on a whole different level here. So right now I'm just driving a stock to get a feel for the shifts, the throttle. Then we're gonna load the tune and compare. I'd say the shifts are a little soft for my taste. We're in normal drive mode. I'm gonna kick it up in the sport. See how that feels. And already I can tell it's holding the gears longer. The throttle response is more sensitive. You've got more throttle, more pedal for each touch of the pedal. It feels like you've got more power at the same pedal input. It's really cool the way they do that for sport mode. You know, driving at different shift schedules here, the normal drive and the sport mode. What I'm hoping to accomplish with the MPT tunes are almost a balance between the two on both of them. So on normal driving mode, I'm gonna make it hold the gears longer. I'm gonna make it a little bit more sportier, a little firmer shift. But then on the sport mode, I kind of feel like it should shift a little earlier. We're winding out to almost 3,000 RPM. You know, which is cool, but not all the time cool. So I'm back into drive mode. Not bad. Again, pretty soft for my taste though. And it does feel like a little something's missing. Hopefully that's where the tune will pick it up. It's down low. It just feels like there's some lugging going on. See if it still has that in sport mode. Yeah, it's definitely still there. It starts to pick up. And again, that's only like part throttle driving. I'm not trying to go wide open throttle in all this lunchtime traffic. So the way I like to do this is, if I like driving the car, then I'm hoping you will too. That's gonna be it for the stock driving. I'm gonna find a good place to pull over, load our MPT 93 PRX tune, see how it drives on the street. Just installed the tune, and initial impressions are that the throttle is feeling exactly how I'd hoped. That mid RPM lugging is gone. It feels much better. And we're just in normal drive right now. Shifts seem to be exactly where I'd hoped to be. A performance-minded shift, but at low throttle, low RPM, we're still gonna get up into the higher gears so that our fuel economy is not gonna suffer. Low RPM shifts, low speed shifts aren't abrupt, so they're still smooth when you would expect them to be. But then when you get on the throttle and you really mean it, and we're talking about some firmer shifts, which in my opinion is exactly how it should be. Nice. Oh yeah, that feels really good. So I'm gonna kick it into sport mode. You can immediately tell the difference in throttle response in sport mode. In our tune, we're making changes to pretty much anything and everything. The way the pedal feels, the way it shifts, the way the throttle responds. I'm really enjoying this tune, and I hope you do too. So we're in sport mode, and it's more around 2,000 RPM, 1,500, whereas it used to hang around 3,000 RPM and up. So you'd have this real dragging feeling, which is, again, is cool for a little while, but just not cool all the time. So I think this balance of the modified normal drive mode and the new sport shift schedule is going to create a situation where basically anyone and everyone can be happy driving this 2015 3.7 Mustang. I'm really liking it in sport mode. This is actually pretty awesome. I don't know if you can tell by the angle of the camera, but I'm able to really just jolt this car. With the pedal. Oh, that's so cool. That lugging feeling that I was mentioning before when I was driving the stock tune is just non-existent. Hit the pedal and you just feel a response immediately. And I wanted to drive the tune that we developed on the dyno and see how it felt in real life scenarios. And so far I'm really happy with it. I can't find anything that I want to tweak anymore. I'd say we were done.